Gen Z is the first generation to grow up fully immersed in a digital world. From smartphones to social media, they've never known life without instant access to information and entertainment. But here's the shocking part. Despite all their tech-savvy skills, Gen Z is struggling more than any other generation when it comes to handling real-life challenges. Did you know that 60% of Gen Z teens say they often feel stressed or overwhelmed by the pressures of everyday life? And it's not just about schoolwork. A study from the American Psychological Association shows they experience more anxiety than millennials, and nearly 40% of them say they feel disconnected from reality. With all the conveniences technology offers, they're facing a growing gap between the virtual world they live in and the real world they must navigate. In this video, we're diving into why Gen Z is having such a hard time managing the basics of life. We'll explore how instant gratification, constant social media comparisons, and the lack of real-world skills are all playing a huge role. But don't worry, this isn't just a problem without a solution. We'll also share practical strategies that you, as a parent, can use to help guide your kids through these struggles. Keep watching to find out how you can help Gen Z thrive in the real world. Chapter 1. Virtual Reality versus Reality. The Great Disconnect. Gen Z has grown up in a digital world where everything is just a click away. From video games to social media, these kids are constantly plugged in. But this constant online presence has created a huge disconnect with reality. According to a study by the Pew Research Center, nearly 95% of teenagers have access to smartphones, making virtual communication their go-to. The problem? Many of them struggle with face-to-face interactions. Parenting tip. To help your child navigate this, encourage them to engage in offline activities. Create tech-free zones at home where your child can practice real-world communication. Whether it's a weekly family dinner or outdoor adventures, these experiences build essential social skills. The Social Dilemma documentary emphasizes that the more time kids spend online, the more isolated they feel. One powerful way to reconnect them with reality is by setting screen time limits, fostering a healthy balance between virtual and real-life experiences. Chapter 2. Instant Gratification. Are we raising digital addicts? In today's world, Gen Z has been raised in a culture of instant gratification. Need information? Google it. Want entertainment? Stream it. Everything is available with a tap, but this has led to impatience. According to Common Sense Media, 80% of teens report being on social media multiple times a day, reinforcing the desire for immediate rewards. Parenting strategy. Teach your child the value of patience by introducing activities that take time and effort to yield results. This could be something simple like gardening, where they can see the long-term effects of their actions. Research shows that learning to wait for rewards can strengthen the prefrontal cortex, helping with decision-making and impulse control. Instead of constantly offering rewards, create opportunities for delayed gratification. One study from the University of Pennsylvania found that kids who learn to wait tend to have higher success later in life. Chapter 3. The Overwhelm Epidemic. Why Gen Z can't deal with stress. Stress levels among Gen Z are higher than any previous generation. With constant connectivity, high academic pressure, and fears about the future, many teens feel overwhelmed. The American Psychological Association found that Gen Z is more stressed than millennials, with 27% reporting high levels of stress. So, how can parents help? Start by creating a calm, supportive environment at home. Encouraging your child to practice mindfulness or meditation can help reduce anxiety. Studies show that mindfulness techniques improve emotional regulation and resilience. Simple breathing exercises or guided meditations can calm the nervous system and improve focus. Also, encourage open communication about stressors. A study published in Psychology Today reveals that teens who talk about their problems are better at managing them. By actively listening and validating their feelings, you can teach them to cope effectively. If you're enjoying these tips, don't forget to subscribe for more insights into how to support Gen Z through their challenges and help them succeed in the real world. Chapter 4. The DIY generation. When independence becomes isolation, Gen Z values independence, but sometimes it can go too far. They're known for figuring things out on their own, often bypassing help from others. While this self-sufficiency is a strength, it can lead to isolation. The Journal of Social and Personal Relationships reports that people who feel highly independent often struggle to form deep, meaningful connections. As a parent, it's crucial to strike a balance between encouraging independence and fostering collaboration. One effective approach is teaching your child teamwork through shared family responsibilities. Whether it's cooking dinner together or tackling home projects, these activities promote both independence and interdependence. By fostering a sense of community, you'll help your child learn the value of working with others while maintaining their sense of individuality. Remember, being independent doesn't mean being isolated, it means knowing when to lean on others for support. Chapter 5. The Perfectionism Trap. How influencer culture is shaping expectations. Social media influencers have set the bar for what success and beauty should look like. This creates an unrealistic standard for Gen Z, making many feel they aren't good enough. A report from the Royal Society for Public Health highlights how Instagram and similar platforms contribute to anxiety, body image issues, and depression. Parents can help by teaching kids to value authenticity over appearance. Encourage your child to create content or engage in activities that reflect their true self, not a filtered version of it. Talk openly about the dangers of comparing themselves to the perfect lives they see online. As Brené Brown says in her book The Gifts of Imperfection, you are imperfect, you are wired for struggle, but you are worthy of love and belonging. By nurturing self-acceptance, parents can reduce the pressure their kids feel to be perfect. Chapter 6. Skills for Survival. Why life skills are disappearing in the digital age. The digital age has made everyday tasks easier, but it's also led to the decline of essential life skills. Many Gen Z teens struggle with things like budgeting, cooking, or managing time effectively. The New York Times found that 40% of young adults can't balance a checkbook, and many don't know how to cook a basic meal. Parenting strategy. Don't just rely on school to teach these skills, get involved. Teach your child how to handle finances, plan meals, and use a calendar for managing time. One study from the University of Chicago revealed that kids who learn practical skills at home have a higher sense of independence and confidence. Start by assigning small, manageable tasks, like planning a family meal or tracking expenses. These skills not only prepare them for adulthood, but they also promote problem solving and critical thinking. Thanks for watching. If you found these strategies helpful, make sure to subscribe for more tips on raising resilient, well-rounded kids in today's world. You don't want to miss the next video.